Well, thank you all for your patience as we deal with some of these technical difficulties. For some reason, Instagram. Oh, thank you, Anne, for letting us. Anessa, is that right? Yes. For letting us know. Thank you. If you hear some noises in the background, that's my dog. He's in my office and just rolling around and enjoying himself, right? Anyhow, so thank you for joining us. And this is our healthy living tips that we do Mondays most of the time, unless we have some client calls or whatnot that come up, because those will always take priority. And that's just life. My name is Anuschka Alborzian. I'm an empowerment health coach and energy healer.
And I'm Dr. Rachael and I, a clinical and health psychologist and also health and wellness advocate.
Yes, absolutely, as am I. And today we decided that we wanted to talk about health products and network marketing. And really just more so around the network marketing, because I feel like many people don't like stop themselves from using certain products as soon as they hear that it's like a direct sales company or a network marketing or even MLM. And I don't even really know the difference anymore. So you might have to actually share a little bit more on that. Because for me, I'm just like, I just see my friends are getting into something new. And if they trust it, I trust it. And I'm happy to always give something new a try, as long as obviously it's healthy, right? That to me is everything. So could you give an explanation a little bit about the difference of those?
I can. And I will tell you, I relate to this conversation so strongly because I was one of those people. And for so long, stay away. It was like a vampire with a cross. Like, I didn't want to hear about it because I had seen people get burned. And these stories are out there and the stigma is out there for a reason. And it also doesn't mean that every company is created equal, or just because something didn't work in the past, there's not opportunity for growth and change. And so I am a huge believer that with the right company and with people that truly, genuinely are knowledgeable, that have an understanding, a background, that if you've done your research, that just because it's network marketing, MLM, direct sales does not mean that it's bad. If anything, I think it often means it's stellar, exceptional, and definitely something worth checking out. But like, all coffee shops aren't created all pizza places aren't created equal. Like, find the ones that you like, that you resonate with, and that you can stand behind. Anyways, that being said, at the end of the day, the difference between network marketing, MLM, direct sales often has to do with the way that the compensation is structured and the business model, and the way that people are paid that are actually actively working network marketing from a business perspective. When it comes down to the products themselves, often that's not going to matter, although sometimes it does, because the other thing to consider is that the cost to the consumer can be different, because something like, without naming companies, naming names, sure. If you're reselling, if you're buying something and you're reselling to get a markup, then obviously there's a higher cost to the customer who's not participating in it from a business perspective. What I love about Isogenics is that we all get wholesale pricing, and the opportunity to share it and get paid exists similarly, regardless of whether you're a customer or a business builder. It's a free playing field where we love and share products because they've made a difference in our life. And rather than going through Whole Foods or GNC or some other company and having to pay that company to stock the shelves, to pay for marketing or advertising, or to do the labor, it's just going from the distribution center to your home, skipping the middleman, and we get the referral rebates.
Yep.
And that's network marketing. That's what, excuse me, I'm falling off my chair. That's what is literally just saying, I love this. You trust me. It's worked for me. You try it. We all tell things to other people that we love. And we buy from those we know, love, and trust anyways. So why not get paid to make referrals?
Yeah, and one of the things I love is it's not like you're just selling something that you don't use. It's something that it's just like you're inspired to share. It comes from within because it's made a difference for you anyway. And I know, similar to Rachel, I've also had my skepticism. I remember it took something for me to actually say yes. And really what had me say yes is, one, I wanted to support Rachel and her new whatever she was that she was so excited about, right? And then two, I trusted her. I'm like, okay, she's a health psychologist. Like, she's not going to do something that's not good for her health. And like, her sister's got 2 degrees in master, like, or master degree, right? Two master degrees in nutrition. And I'm like, okay, I'm sure they've done their work around figuring it out. And again, I want to support them in something new. And then, of course, I loved it so much and it made such a difference in my life, with chemo and whatnot, right? More than anything. And so I just share it sporadically. It's not something I'm like out to, oh, I have to get people to join me. No, I'm just like, look, this made a difference for me. Like, even earlier today, I'm like, I posted because I'm like, if you can't tell, I'm like really like high energy right now. It really is because I cleansed for now. It's like an intermittent fast. Like, I have this natural energy right now that I've cleansed. And then I've been using the collagen, which I'm like, I'm feeling so great. And there's just so many great products that it's like, I can't keep my mouth shut. I'm already someone that talks about everything. So what I love is that they've taken away they've taken what would be advertisement money, right? Marketing money. And this is not just Isagenix. I feel like there are a lot of great network marketing companies out there. I mean, I'm in 2 other ones right now that I don't really do the business. I use their products. There was 3. The other one I'm kind of on hold. I'm thinking about it. I've used other ones. Again, because the biggest thing for me has been to get healthy products, high quality products. And a lot of times they are part of network marketing because they also want to provide the financial freedom for their product users, really have the opportunity, at least, right?
Yeah, when you think about it at its core, and when you really begin to learn and research some of these companies that are doing it well and doing it the right way, you have to have a phenomenal product, because if you want it to sell itself, if you want people to become walking billboards for that product, you better believe it has to work.
Yeah,
and so
absolutely.
It has to have good science behind it. It's got to have high quality ingredients. Sometimes that objection that I get is it's too expensive. I'm like, well, would you rather pay for quality products and things that don't have fillers and that are actually going to do the work, or do you want to buy the cheap stuff that doesn't do anything and maybe even harms your body, right?
And you don't and you don't have support. Like, you don't have support. So that's another thing I love about it. It's like, well, if I have a question, I have like hundreds of people in our private group that I can be like, hey, and I've done that. I feel like I did that recently even. Like, hey, like, what's up, right? And immediately people are just so ready to support and serve others. And I love that, because that's just the community piece of it. And again, I do notice that in some of the other network marketing companies as well. Now, I mean, like I said, I'm similar to Rachel. I got down this whole pyramid scheme thing back in when I was in college, and I became a total skeptic. So that's why I was hesitant to begin with. And I do see that this is like a whole nother, when it comes to health products, for the most part, if it's in network marketing, I cannot think of one that's like around health and it's like crappy. I just can't. Like, now there's different quality in everything. And for me personally, Isagenix has been amazing when it comes to nutrition. There's other ones I use. Like, I use I've told you about this, Rachel, like the frequency patches, for instance, which network marketing. I don't really do the business much, but I share about it. And if someone's interested, sure, why not? I'll take a referral bonus. And by the way, go ahead. I was gonna say, and by the way, like, because like, and you're like me, we share about everything we love, no matter what, whether or not we get bonuses on it or not, we share about it. And now I've learned that with Amazon, you can actually be an Amazon affiliate, and I share links through that, because I'm like, hey, if I'm going to share about it, at least let me get a little something. Why not? Right?
Why not? It's no different than, like when Uber first got started, and if you shared your link and someone took their first Uber ride, you got like $25 in Uber credits, right? Starbucks, you've got referral rewards. At the end of the day, at least the way that Isagenix works, and what I've also learned that I, similar to you, had that pyramid scheme stigma associated with it. That is, first of all, pyramid schemes are illegal. Yep. So if anyone's ever part of a pyramid scheme, that is truly something. I'm not going to do something that is illegal.
Yes.
The other is that you're not selling a product. You're getting paid off of people. Isogenics is a product.
Yeah,
it is a product that comes in a box, and you give shakes, and you have collagen, and you've got all of these things that are an actual. I'm not selling you the product. You're buying the product from Isogenics. I'm just referring you to a product that I absolutely love. And from I don't want to do the business, or I don't want to add something to my plate. Again, how many times throughout the day do you talk to someone and you're like, oh my God, you got to go check out that great new restaurant that just opened up, or this store down in Cherry Creek, or whatever it is. We tell people all the time about things we like. Does that take extra time? No, because it's part of conversation. So no different than Isogenics. I'm like, oh my God, this new collagen that we just started 10 days ago is making my skin glow. My wrinkles are fading away. Like, it's amazing. You should check it out. Sure, they go, they sign up through my link, and I get paid because it was a referral to Isogenics. Totally. That's easy as it is, and it's awesome.
It's awesome. Even Airbnb, they always like say, and they'll say like, hey, share the link. If they, with the first host that participates, you'll get like 650, something crazy, right? So I'm like, okay, see, like, it's not, and I feel like I've even had that with like government type stuff. Like everything has referral bonuses, but I think the key for this and the walkaway that we wanted to really convey to everyone watching is that just get rid of that stigma, because that stigma is just like, it's gonna, if anything, yeah, it's not, it's really, I want to say, what's the opposite, and what's the opposite of benefit you? Harm you. Oh my God.
In a way, right? It's precluding you from doing something that could really benefit you, just because you have a hang up around companies that have done it the wrong way, or have led the path in a harmful way, really. And certainly Isogenics with your patch. My stepsister is involved with the CBD oil company. I've been using it. It's just been amazing, right? And I'm so grateful for all of these products.
Totally. And there's just so many other ones. What was the other one? I think there was like another one someone shared with me, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Network marketing. And yes, I know. You gotta wait now that you're in here. He didn't want to leave, so he's stuck in here until we're done. Anyhow, but yeah, I mean, that's really what I want. I always want to talk about this as much as possible, because I do believe in squashing the stigma because of the difference it's made in my life in so many things. And it's like, come on, like, it's, the pyramid schemes are not really a thing. And if they are, they're illegal. So do not go network marketing equals pyramid schemes. I still hear that. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. And it's just, sometimes we got to keep talking about it.
And if you are someone who's looking at it and doesn't necessarily have a stigma, but does believe in the compensation model, then I would also highly encourage you to reach out to one of us, or to do your research, because not all compensation models are created equal. And or some companies, even if they have a great product, they might have a one-hit wonder product. And again, the thing that I've found out personally with Isogenics is, not only does it have a broad, full range of general health and wellness products that can literally help anyone.
20 products at this point? I don't even know.
Yeah, so many, from birth, almost age 2, up until your deathbed, men, women, anyone on the planet. And so finding something that can be suitable to a wide range of population, a broad, highly diverse population, and also we are paid on unlimited debt. So it doesn't cut off. It's not at one point, oh, you've reached a limit. No, forever. I've been involved now 7.5 years. And the next person who came and enrolled today in my team and my organization, part of that collective community, I would also get benefited financially. That's crazy to me, because in 250 people that I've personally enrolled, I have a downline of 8,000 people.
Wow, that's awesome.
Like, that's just, there's only so much. I can only see 6-7 clients max a day, right? Times 5 days a week, we're talking 30 to 40 clients max. And that would be a very full schedule. With something like network marketing, you have the ability to impact hundreds of people in a day, because you're leveraging everyone's strength and a lot of people working together to duplicate and to exponentially grow, which excites me, because I can only help a certain number of people individually.
Absolutely. And high money, I see Monty saying hi here. Thanks for watching. I just, and to add to that, like one of the things with isogenics too, and I believe this with most of the companies out there, it's like the majority of the product users are customers. Like I believe it's around 85% of the product users are customers. And there are those that choose to start sharing because they just love it so much. And they're like, hey, and then they get compensated and they have this eat for free, like we call it the eat for free plan, right? I feel like I'm pretty much part of that. And it just, that way you're at least getting your products paid for. Yes, I know Peshmak. He's like, yes, yes, you do. And then another beautiful thing about what I love with isogenics is because that's the one I know most is like you really are linking arms, not only with those in your upline, but in your downline. So if like Rachel, for instance, she is the one that she's my sponsor. And so what she does actually benefits me too. And what I do benefits her. So it's so beautiful because it's like this beautiful support with for one another, and it like benefits both of us and whoever else is within the team. And so it just creates this beautiful teamwork, which I love.
Exactly. Right. And there's motivation to want to reach down and lift people up rather than be like, what's in it for me? It's what's in it for you, because inadvertently it's in it for everyone.
Yeah, totally. Right. And Hashmag is so, he's like, yeah. He's our cheerleader right now. We'll just say that. Awesome. Well, this I thought was a really great one because it's one that I've been wanting to talk about, and I'm all about being inspired to, right? Like something is there, and just we don't plan these all the time. We're just like, hey, what do you think about this? And I really thought this was like a really good one today to just share with people, especially with this collagen elixir that's come out, because I'm just like, I'm blown away. And I'm not even noticing like as much wrinkle wise. Like I do notice that this has started to really diminish. For me more than anything, I'm blown away by the way my joints feel. Like it's amazing. The internal shift in my body. So that's why I'm just like, I can't shut up about it.
It's fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous. Right. And the one last thing I'll add, I know we've gone longer today, but now more than ever, I mean, when I first started 7.5 years ago, and I understood the power of residual income and passive income and getting paid literally while you sleep is what created the ability for me to quit my job and move to Mexico and live in an expat 3 years. And then when my dad was super sick, to be able to come back and support him and be with him anytime I wanted to be. And now, obviously, with the changes in our economy and what's going on in the state of the world, to just have something else to fall back on. No one, again, has to say you have to start a whole new business. But if you could have $200, $500, $1,000, $2,000 extra a month just for helping other people feel as good as you do, why would you not? Why say no to something that has that kind of potential and possibility? Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, right. I 100% agree. And you don't have to go to the grocery store.
No, you can work on your phone, on a computer, just like the messaging people. Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you all for joining. And yes, we did go longer, but I'm totally okay with that because I feel like this is an important subject and topic that I've really been wanting to share about. So when inspired, share. Yes.
Exactly.
Again, thanks for joining. Happy first of the month, unbelievably. Have a wonderful rest of your day and week ahead. Bye.
You too. Bye, guys.